Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is episode 18 of my gameplay series on Willamina Forest. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to Willamina Forest. I don't know how this episode's gonna go compared to the last one. The last one was mostly just me kind of going through, recording what I had going on. I have enough time to do a little bit of an episode here. So we'll kind of see, we'll kind of just have to play it by ear and see what happens. So I'm not sure if this will be a normal episode or kind of a mix. My guess would be kind of a mix. So I might do some off-camera stuff. But as far as tonight goes, we are going to get this field harvested. This one harvested. Well, hopefully this one harvested. Probably not actually, because it's probably not gonna be ready. We'll get this field harvested, get it sold off. I might do some forestry off on the side, but it'll probably mostly me focusing on getting the sugar beets off of that area there. Yeah, that'll probably be the main focus. So mostly me getting sugar beets out, and then yeah, we'll kind of go from there. I'll probably just bring you guys back in the morning is honestly what I'm gonna end up probably doing. But I just want to give you an update. We're right where we left off last time. I may jump up here and do some forestry at some point tonight if I have a chance to, but I'm not gonna hold my breath on it. So I will finish this road, I promise. I will finish these roads, I promise. It just oh, right now I'm just pre-recording for vacation. So once I get back from vacation, I'll have some I'll actually have a decent amount of time to start doing some recording and stuff. And I do have some stuff I want to get done around my house as well, so I'm gonna be able to get all that stuff done hopefully as well. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working. I'll get all this stuff done and I'll bring you guys back in the morning. All right, it is morning and I am gonna just record straight through until the end of this episode. It was one of those things where I was like, oh, I'm doing great on time. I have plenty of time to get this episode normally done. And then I looked at the time and it kind of went away and I realized all the other things I had to get done. So anyhow, yesterday we made a total of $127,162, which puts us just over 2.4 million total. So we're very close to having another town upgrade. We already have one that we can put in whenever we want. So we will, when I get back from vacation, for sure start doing some town upgrades and stuff like that. We did get 69,000 from the BGA overnight. I did make a purchase, well, a couple. I bought this weight, but I bought it because I bought this, which is a disc harrow, which is under disc harrows. I know, shocking as it may be. I bought this. I felt it was a good kind of mix. I guess I didn't really look at these guys. Yeah, those aren't 4 meters. Yeah, whatever. So we have this guy, which is 4 meters, and it puts a plow state on. I wanted something to be a little bit faster for the times when we didn't need it, so I got that. I thought that was 6 meters. 180 horsepower isn't too bad. Anything above that starts to get higher and higher in the horsepower. And I mean that one's only 4 meters, but so yeah, I wanted to try that out. This thing on, it's been on all night. Not good. Shouldn't have any gas in it probably. So yeah, I wanted to get that to try that out. This is also one you can hook up to a slurry spreader later if I want to do that. For now, I'm not worried about that because we got this set up. I also hauled a ton of loads while I had auto drive slowly in the background hauling loads to here. So what did we get done? Well, we harvested the rest of this, which is sitting over there in the trailer. Actually, let's go take a look. We'll take a look at that in a second. We got the rest harvested. I don't know if you theoretically can move. We planted this with sugar beets, and we put 2 layers of digestate fertilizer down. Actually, let's see. That's getting close. That's a state away. So that'll be ready to harvest today. Probably not in this episode, maybe. But so let's get this guy filled up. Now, when I'm hauling it to the farm, I'm only using 1 tank. Oh, geez, nope, I gotta... There we go. I'm only using the 1 front tank, not the trailer, because you can't really... I don't know why didn't do that. Anyway. That one I can't get the front one to close, but regardless. Yeah, so you can't do both at the same time, and I don't know how he missed this area here. Okay, let's get that real quick, actually. Nope, not you. You need to get in... Go knock that out real quick. I don't know how it missed that. I didn't even notice that, so... Right, I guess that is pretty rough terrain there, so that's not terribly surprising. Ooh, that might just be tough to hit regardless of what I do. Okay, I got a lot more of it that time. If I can't get that, do we get it? Mostly. If I can't get that little spot, I'm not going to worry too much about it. That probably got it. Yep. Okay, let's get this one. Perfect. All right, that works. Now it's done. And I know the farmyard's kind of just a mess. There's just junk everywhere, but we will deal with that at some point soon. Let's get this guy working on throwing a layer of digestate down on this field before we get it planted. So I find if I do a layer of digestate, then I plant it, then I can do a layer of digestate over top of that, not have to worry about it after that. So perfect, that's going, and that should be adding that. Perfect. Okay, now we'll hop back over, drop that off. We'll drop the weight off here. It doesn't matter a whole lot. Let's go take that soy. We didn't get a whole lot of soy off that. I mean, that's not a very big field, regardless of what crop you're doing. I'm just I feel like I'm so used to no man's land and just the massive harvest we've been getting off of that, which those haven't even been that big, really. All right, so we got this plus whatever in this, or whatever's in the silo already. So I think we got a few thousand liters probably. Which, don't get me wrong, for where we're at and the money we're making, that's perfect. That's where we need to be. All right, and we do have $100,000 in the loan, which I do want to get that paid off, preferably today. But let's take a look. Total soybean off of just that one field so far, and we have wood chips to sell. 9,000. Oh, okay, that's more than I thought. Almost 10,000 liters. Once we get a really good price on that, we'll sell that. But I want to get that. I mean, I want that to realistically be up around 1,800. So hopefully one of those jumps up. I did place because I was curious. I felt I was getting more. I felt like our wood chip value was really low. I know I got rid of the heating plant because it was just like another wood chip sell point. We didn't need it. So I added in the wood chip sell point from No Man's Land, and that one buys it for a good price. So we will probably actually, I might even hook this guy up with some right now. Actually, you know what we should do? I think we can afford it. And it'll pay off very quick. Let's go ahead and let's get ourselves a trailer for like the semi-truck for our truck to haul. 62, how much is the bigger one? 78, 59 versus 48. Yeah, we want to go bigger. Let's see if we can't get that. We can take out a little bit more of a loan. You guys will be like, why are you doing this? But it's okay. Oh, nope, we want it the other way. We'll just get it up to 150. I kind of like even, or not, I guess those are even, but you know what I mean. Words are not my strong suit. I've been up all day. I'm very tired. I wasn't feeling the best today. Oh boy. Okay, 78. We're gonna yeah, I don't care enough to do that. All right, we'll buy that. Oh, and the mod that we're adding in today, I'll show you that as well. It's this guy. I added this into No Man's Land, this mod with the case plow here, but I wanted to, so it's kind of like the Lizard 6M, except it requires a boatload more horsepower, and it's 2.5 meters wider. So I think I'm going to try using that to make new fields at some point soon, once we get a tractor that can afford the horsepower on it. So, I mean, not yet, but at some point, I do want to try that out. So we'll look into that. Let's jump over here. I think once we sell those wood chips, 500,000 liters of wood chips at, I mean, at least 350, we're looking at, gosh, that's gonna be like $200,000. That's a lot of money in wood chips. Good gravy. I say if we're making good money off of wood chips, that might be one of the things we're doing a lot more of. I still want to do logging and forestry. Obviously, we make such good money on it. On No Man's Land, oh, I need to go pick up the trailer. Right. Actually, while we're there, we should pick up seed with it because we don't really have any seed, and we can just put it. I was kind of back and forth on whether or not I wanted to put it in the Massey, or not the Massey. Jeez Louise, the MF. It's MF, so I was thinking Massey Ferguson, but it's the Mercury. Now you see how tired I am. The Mercury Farms shed pack. So I think we will start doing that because I think it just makes sense just to tidy up the farm a little bit and keep everything a little bit more organized. Yes, I know, I need to get this done. I need to get all this stuff done up here, but I will. There's no time lapses or any builds or anything that happened. Not really anything exciting that happened this episode. I mean, now. this episode or the last episode. It's just me recording, me playing. So I do apologize, but where did I put there's the wood chip sell point right there. So I put it right there next to the other one, but that's the one from No Man's Land. So yeah, I know it's not, these aren't how I like to do episodes per se, but I would rather actually put an episode out versus not have something come out. And I won't make this one super long. I'll probably cut this one off closer to the 30-minute mark, just to kind of put something quick out there when we're doing something. I do want to see, though, my new goal right now is to sell, and this will probably be the thumbnail, is me selling a load of wood chips. I do want to see how much we're going to get for 59,000 liters. Just, I mean, I could do the math, but that'd be too easy. Okay, yeah, we'll pick up those. That's all seed right there. Oh no, that's seed and lime. Okay. Oh, it's putting. Are you kidding me? I wanted it to put the seed in. I guess we can pick up the lime. That works too. Jeez. Well, we're gonna pick the lime up. Now, whoa! Got rid of our lime. Oh no! Well, that's kind of a bummer. Well, we're getting seeds, actually. It heard me complain, and it did not like that, apparently. Oh, nope, I don't want to go in there. Let's get ourselves another seed pallet here. They should have been, yeah, it's all been updated and good to go. It's 4,200. We'll buy... Oh, shoot, we have the money. We might also buy a couple of them so we don't have to worry about seeds for a while. I know this will take a little bit to load this up, but bear with me. You know what? I do have the time, I think, to edit out me loading up the seeds and getting this back to the farm. So how about this? I'll make you guys a deal. I will load the seeds up into this bad boy, and then I'll bring you guys back in once I get back up to the farm. I think I can afford that extra 5 minutes of time that you guys don't have to suffer through. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right, I'm back up at the farm. I refilled the slurry spreader, and I got the guy planting barley on here, or a worker planting barley on there. And I did buy like 3 or 4 more pallets of seed, so we have 27,300 liters, which this better take seed. This does take seed, right? Oh, thank God. Okay, actually we should, this does have a grain door, doesn't it? Yes, the grain door is actually helpful for this situation right here. And then we will load this baby up with wood chips. All right, we can probably change that. Let's go. There we are. And we can make that probably, there we go. Okay. Now it's on tip side back. Perfect. I do like this truck quite a bit. That is one of my favorite features on there. Gosh, that's a good looking truck. I might get it on No Man's Land. I'm kind of thinking about it. I mean, now I should try out different trucks. I want to try out more trucks and do different things. I want to try to use as much different equipment as possible. I mean, not over the top. Oh, we have to use different equipment every time. Yeah, there'll still be stuff I use in both series. Like, I've used this trailer before on Sandy Bay. Used that seeder or that planter before. I've definitely used that subsoiler before. I've used that weight before. I mean, you get the point. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to try to change things up, make things different enough, but at the same time, the core of my play style is not gonna, it's not gonna change. So, which I think you guys are okay with and understand and everything. Oh, why are we on 1 times? What in the world? You know what? We'll speed it up to 15. Ah. Actually, I kind of wanted it to be faster because I was hoping the wood chip price... Oh, it did. It stopped. But anyhow, I'll leave it on 15 until we get to, like, I don't know, 8 o'clock or whatever, and then I'll speed it, or slow it back down to 5. Just to help make up a little bit for that time that we gained, if you will. But, yeah, I'm curious about how much this is going to be worth. I don't know. Do not know. We might do some forestry in this episode. We'll see. Hopefully it's not just me trucking back and forth with wood chips. I might use auto drive to get this guy moving back and forth, but maybe I shouldn't go this fast. Last time I went this fast with the truck around here, I flipped it. Jeez. Not what we want. All right, so 350. This should be a pretty good payout for wood chips, I think. But this will be what we'll see, obviously. Money's going up pretty well. And wood chips are never crazy high anyways, but... Alright, 20 grand a truck. What do we have? Several more trucks in there at least. But that's not bad at all. Can't argue about that. Can't complain about that. Alright, well, I will probably use this to keep going back and forth with wood chipping, or selling wood chips, and then I will... I mean, we'll occasionally have to come unload it, obviously, the auto drive. I mean, you can set it up to do everything, but I'll just kind of have it drive back and forth while, we probably do some forestry, I think, maybe? Maybe we'll do some forestry off to the side. But, I don't know. We'll see. Just kind of depends on what happens, I don't know. This isn't my style, just recording straight. Normally I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do all these things, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Or, hey, we're gonna do a time-lapse of a couple things here and there, but, yeah, I don't even have time left in the day to do a time-lapse for this episode. Even if I was just straight recording it, I just don't have the time. Oh, boy. That's okay. I'm very excited to go on my vacation. I'm gonna do some, you know, semi-vlog type stuff while I'm away. As you already know, I talked about in the last episode of Willamina Forest, but not my face being on it because I'm trying to remain as anonymous as possible. But everything else will be, I don't know, I'll just be talking. I'll just be talking. You know how I am. You know how I just, you know, babble on about various things as I go through my series. That'll be how it'll be normally. It's just a normal thing. It's fine. I do want to see if this guy, because I bet you, or anything blocking the routes, actually it looks pretty clear up until that one guy right over there. This guy is really struggling to turn that corner. You can do it. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely not gonna like that stuff being there. Where is my other tractor? Oh, he's up there. Let's go clear out some of that stuff. I guess theoretically, if I want to be super efficient, I could have him going back and forth with that with wood chips. I don't know if you can you daisy chain trailers to that? I don't know if that one has a rear hitch or not. I don't think it does. Don't know. I don't see a rear hitch on it, so probably not. But wait a second. Front of it's up here. Or at least the part where the 3-point link's at. That's the part I need. Move you out of the way. Just fling you over here. Oh, nope, nope, nope. That's not what we want to do. I guess we'll just store you there. Perfect. Well, that seems to get everything out of the way. Let's move the weeder, because it might hit that or think that this is in the way on its way back in. Which I'm actually, speaking of the weeder, I'm surprised we haven't had to use it yet. Weeds should be popping up at some point soon. Alright. So that guy's planting. Once it's done planting, we'll grab the TL. Actually, we can just probably just get it going right now, huh? Go top it off with some more digestate, and then... Did that open both of them? Wow. This thing has been acting weird with those covers. Alright. Why are you... I've just never done that before. Okay, it's not even... Jeez. I don't know what's wrong with it. There we go. Perfect. It's like those two things don't want to get along, but... Oh, anyhow. Alright. Because this should work to add a second layer on now. Beautiful. Make sure that's actually adding a second layer. Yes, okay. Perfecto. Oh, the truck's at the lumber mill. Never mind. Stand by. You probably can turn that off at least. And this will have go to the silo, because I think that should work out to get it right where I need it to unload and everything like that. But if I can back this up without really looking. Oh, it's not going well so far. Oh gosh, I am so excited for my vacation. I am. Oh, when I get back from my vacation, I'll still have 5 days before I have to go back to work. It'll be beautiful. I'll be able to do some stuff around the house, play some farming simulator since I haven't, you know, and I was about to say I haven't played it. Obviously I've been playing it. It's very obvious. I'm literally recording myself playing it. I'm obviously playing it. What I meant to, whoa, 16. 16. Did the price change that drastically? Oh my gosh. Well, we ain't selling anymore. Oh, I need to slow the time back down too. Yep, we went pretty far on that one. Okay, well, we ain't gonna sell any more wood chips this episode. That's the end of it. Because I want to make more money than that off of them. Okay, you're going. All right, let's get this thing going. We can get rid of some of these stumperoos here. Oh, we got a lot of stumps to get rid of, huh? That's because last time I didn't do any. Last time I did forestry up here was a time lapse. Helper E hasn't completed anything. No, we don't need that. You do need more seed though. I don't know if you're gonna have enough to finish. We'll just see. We'll seed. Huh, get it? No, I don't know. See, those are the kind of jokes I come up with when I'm very tired, and I'm very tired right now. Oh, I have a little bit of packing left, and then I should be able to call it good, and then I work tomorrow, and then after work I'm driving away. Okay. Perfect. You're doing great. You keep up doing your thing over there. And we are going to get rid of some of these stumps. This is so much easier than landscaping down the terrain, writing down the coordinates for each stump, and then hoping you get the stumps. I knew this is a possibility. I just forgot to enable the stupid developer commands. Yeah, there's a lot of stumps out here. We got a lot of trees knocked down last time we were out and about down here. It'll be nice to get, gosh, it'll be nice once we get some bigger fields going and we get a nice farmyard set up. I don't want anything crazy big. I don't want this to be no man's land. I mean, the goal of that series is to get, you know, just a huge, massive industrial farm going, which I think we're well on our way to doing. It's not to say that that'll be the only series I ever do something like that on. I'm sure I'll have big, massive farms in the future too. But, I mean, Sandy Bay was tricky because it was hard to get a massive farm on there anyways, and I think that, I don't know, it wasn't the most popular series anyways. Some of you guys didn't really, you know, didn't it wasn't your thing, which is fine. I don't expect you guys to enjoy every single series as much. I mean, you guys are all going to have probably your favorite series of mine and everything like that as time goes on. But, yeah, No Man's Land, I don't anticipate stopping anytime soon. I mean, I'm sure it's probably more than halfway done. I mean, yeah, I would say that... I don't know how far. It depends. I don't know. It's a pretty popular series. I mean, it's getting as many views as anything else I post. I mean, the last No Man's Land episode was crazy how many views it got. It was within the first 24 hours it had like 3,200 views, which is more than any other gameplay video I've ever done has gotten, which is amazing. And thank you for you guys that are watching it. I really do appreciate that. But it just, the channel's been going crazy. You guys are wild, which is awesome. The best way possible. I just want to thank you all you guys for subscribing and watching and enjoying. It's fantastic. I can't thank you guys enough. I started this out as just a hobby to say, you know what, let's see what happens, and I am surprised at what happened. I would have guessed that my channel probably would have grown, but I would have never guessed that it grew as much as it did. I mean, my channel has grown. Where are we going? We're getting just deeper into the woods. Well, we'll just keep going. Anyhow, my channel has grown a crazy amount since I started. I started this year, March. It's been 6 months, and we're at 6,000 subscribers. Right now, we're gaining around, like on a bad day, we'll gain 100 subscribers in a day, that's crazy. Would have never guessed. Would have never guessed. We passed 6,000 today. When I woke up this morning and started doing videos, we're in the 5,800s. And now we're over 6,000. So that's incredible. And the switch just kind of flipped as soon as I posted that. It's crazy that the silly thing you think, you know, just a simple video that you think won't mean much or a whole lot. I posted my Do Wider Tires Matter video, and then that was my first video to ever hit 100,000 views. And that one got how many views in the first? I'm trying to think. It was a wild number. It was like something like 40,000 views in the first 24 hours, which was like way over the top for my channel, like way more popular than I mean, that's like viral in the farming simulator. Well, maybe not, but I mean, I know there's some YouTubers that do farming simulator stuff to get that stuff in the first hour, you know. But that's not a very small channel, so that's not my norm by any means or any shape or way or form or anything like that. But yeah, it was kind of surprised me. I was surprised that it got surprised that it was that popular, but I guess no one had ever done a video on it, and it was kind of interesting. And that kind of launched my, you know, almost series into testing different things and trying out different stuff. So now that's what I've been doing, is doing a lot of test videos, which honestly I enjoy the test videos quite a bit. People ask questions in the comments like, hey, test this or test this, and some things I won't be able to test. I'll always add them onto my list, and I'm like, yeah, I'll add it to the list. But some stuff it's like, I don't, I got to try to find a test video that people are gonna watch. Like if there's only 10 people that care, it's like, I guess it's still worth making the test video, probably, but at the end of the day, it's like I want to make stuff that everyone's going to see and enjoy. I can't just make a bunch of just testing videos of just various things like, okay, today we're going to look at the difference between, I don't know, the Scorpion King and the, I don't know, some other stupid comparison. Maybe not stupid comparison, but, just do like just a quick little video like that every day, and that was what my channel is doing. I don't think it would... I don't think a lot of the subscribers would stay, or they would enjoy the content as much. So I try to make this stuff pretty applicable to, maybe questions people have had, or maybe it's just stuff that people didn't wonder about, and then they saw the title on my test video and they were like, that's a good question, and then they watched the video and hopefully it gave them some insight into it, or whatever the case may be. This guy really does not. This stump does not want to come out. Oof, it really doesn't want to come out. That one we might have to landscape to get to. I cannot get to that stump. All right, well, we'll move on. That's a tricky one. We'll have to come back for that one. That's the only one we can't get right now. That'll be okay. We got a lot of stumps. Well, I said we would do some forestry, but that's not going well for us, obviously. We're doing just a lot of the garbage. But it all works out. Anyhow, sorry, that was my rant about whatever else. And yeah, just stuff. I'll talk about a little police stuff. By the way, if you're new to the channel, the reason it's called Farmer Cop, because I actually legitimately am a full-time police officer. That's what I do full-time. So, yep, right now I work day shift. I work 4/10s. I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off, which is fabulous. Which means I work on the weekends, which is fine. I don't mind it too much. The only thing I do miss is on Sundays. When I work on Sundays, it's hard to go to church while I'm on duty. That's the one thing that I do miss, I think, probably the most, or what I don't like about my schedule the most. Otherwise, it's not too bad. Day shift's not bad otherwise. Yeah. Anyhow, I got some police stuff for you, don't worry. So, one thing that happens, and this is almost a public service announcement. If you call the police for ridiculous things that we can't do anything about, please don't call the police. I mean, if it's something that you really don't know the answer to, that's okay. But I'll give you these following examples, and you'll probably be like, yeah, I don't know why. Like, most people will be like, yeah, I don't know why they called the police, but they did. I had someone call the police once and say, and this is in summertime at least, in their defense. They called and said, there's a vehicle parked on private property, mind you. A vehicle parked that has the studded tires on. Okay. What do you want me to do? Write them a ticket in their driveway for having studded tires? They're not driving on the roads. Oh goodness, that was one. And also too, like, it wasn't even like they had like a question, like, because sometimes people will call, maybe they'll ask, hey, is that illegal? I don't care if people call and ask me if it's illegal, but they called legitimately thinking that, they called to report it as if I was gonna be able to do something about it, and they were like, yeah, don't call me. They requested no contact. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Now, if they just called and said, hey, is this legal or not? I would have been happy to answer that question. Like, that's just a completely different scenario. Whoa, landscape. Just whiplash after you're done looking at that F4 screen for so long. How's this guy doing? Well, he obviously needs a little bit more stuff. But, yeah, so that's just one example of that. Gosh, what's another one? I had, oh, I'm sure. I'm looking at my list. I had a couple I wrote down. Oh yeah, this I see this story and I laugh. I had someone call in to report a noise complaint, and this is one of the times I was on day shift. They called and said, hey, my neighbors, they're like, yeah, they got a lot of construction going on, which, by the way, it's not illegal to do construction, obviously. They're like, it's just kind of loud, and I blah blah blah. I'm I would like it to be quieter, and I don't really care too much about the noise, but I just wanted to know when they'd be done with it. And I was wondering if an officer could go ask them when they would be done making all the noise. And I was like, are you kidding me? Can't you just, like, I obviously have to be polite and courteous on the phone with people, and this is someone who called in on the phone. They expected me to go to their neighbor's house. They wanted me to drive there and ask them, hey, when's the construction going to be done? Versus them just leaving their house and going over there and asking them, hey, neighbor, when's the construction going to be done? I'm just curious. Like, just be an adult. Go have a conversation with your neighbor. I mean, I don't know if their neighbor treated them poorly before, but still, the police's job is not to be a messenger in that way. Oh gosh, that was another good one. That's funny right there. And I get that a lot. There's people that just, like, neighbors, like, just call the police on each other because they don't know how to communicate effectively as adults and just go talk to their person. Like, here's an example. If I have an issue with a coworker, or even if they say something that offends me, I just go say, hey, that offended me. And they're like, oh, okay, thanks for letting me know. I won't say that again. And that's the end of it. There's no hard feelings. I don't hold anything against them. They don't care that I said that to them. That's part of being an adult, you know? Drives me crazy, people that don't do stuff like that. But then again, the world's a very strange place. All right, let me cross that one off my list so I don't tell it again. I try to do that. Sometimes I'm sure I've told other stories multiple times. Some stories are so good you have to tell all the time. But oh man, you don't know. I don't see anything else. But anyhow, I'm sure I will. Yeah. People call the police for the most ridiculous things, I tell you. I've had people call because their toilet was clogged. I'm like, I don't know what. Like, I'm not going to come unclog your toilet for you. It's like, that's not the purpose of the police department. Yes, we serve our community, but that's not the way we serve them, you know? Oh, man. If you ever called for a really dumb reason, it's okay. I forgive you as farmer cop. It's okay. If we all do stupid things. Hey, it's raining. I don't remember the last time it's rained on Willamina Forest. Also, if it rains all day, we ain't gonna be able to harvest our soy over here. Well, I guess it is what it is. I feel like I don't say that as much anymore. Maybe I don't notice it, but okay, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. It's just been a little short, quick, crazy episode. I apologize for my rants and my just going off about various things, but yeah, if you didn't like the episode, that's okay. That's okay. We'll get it better next time. We'll make it up next time. Anyhow, guys, if you did enjoy, though, drop a like down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I may post. Thank you guys for coming and watching.